Hello everyone. As we have studied about structure and function of nerve cell or neuron in our last video. So today we are going to start with reflex action. Now, there must be one question in your mind that what is the requirement of studying new type of action, that is reflex action? Ma'am, we already know about voluntary action. Okay, just wait. So first of all, let us study about the pathway of the voluntary action involved in your body. It takes place in the following manner. First of all, there is a kind of input. Then input moves to the receptor. Receptor is the organ which takes in input from the outer surrounding. Then it moves to sensory neuron, the one which transfers the input to the brain via spinal cord. See, first of all it will move to spinal cord, bundle of nerves, then to brain. Then after that, after processing or thinking process is over, command is generated and is forwarded to motor neuron. Finally, the command is brought by motor neuron to the effector organ. Now I think you're able to understand. Yes, this you must have already known, or this picture must be already set in your mind. So now, what is new in it? See, nothing is new, but I just want to tell you that in this chain a kind of part known as brain is included, which involves thinking process and requires large time to perform any kind of action. Now suppose you have hold a kind of hot water glass in your hand. Now what would you like to do? Will you like to leave it instantly or wait for some time and take and give your brain the time to think for certain time and then after that leave? Now one of you must be saying, ma'am, if we will take certain time and then after that we will leave, then what will be the profit to us? See, we will be already able to burn our hand. Yes, of course. So there is no need to do such kind of action. Better not to leave that glass forever. Yes, that is why a kind of action known as reflex action has been formed, so that you may be protected from certain kind of damages, and it is only possible when no wastage should be done in thinking process by the brain. So now we are going to see that what do this reflex action actually means. Reflex action are the kind of sudden actions. Sudden action means which do not involve lack of time, delay in time. Next, it do not involve thinking, so that no time lag is taking place. And next, whatever pathway this particular action is following in our body is known as reflex R. So, we have already understood about reflex action. Now it's time to understand about reflex R. So, can anybody tell me that what is reflex R? See, I know I am unable to hear, but still, try to find it. Yes, reflex arc is a kind of pathway which involves or which give result to the sudden actions in our body. Now we are going to study about its pathway in detail. The pathway involved is seems to be like this. First of all, there is a kind of input. Then input or stimulus directly goes to the receptor. Then from receptor, it moves to sensory neuron. Sensory neuron will pass the message to spinal cord. Now, it will connect the motor neuron with the help of relay neuron without going to the brain, and finally transfer the command to effector organ, and the action will be performed. So as soon as you are going to hold the glass of hot water, immediately you are going to leave it and your hand will be saved from burning due to this kind of unique action known as reflex action. So I think you must have understood, and you must have understood the difference too. And so these kind of actions are required to prevent us from the damage. Read it from your book thoroughly, and after that prepare notes. Then in our next class we'll continue with our next topic, that is human brain. Thank you.